Today we are demonstrating an app called Video Physics. We'll do this by having these two people throw a ball back and forth, while a third person records. Then we'll show you how the app works and explain how to interpret the different graphs. Alright, the next step is to go to Video Physics. Click on the video you want to use.
Right now we're choosing an existing video, and that's the video we're using, so we can preview it here. And that's one we want to use, so we click the Use button. Next, we're going to track the ball's progress. So, there are crosshairs, and we find the ball, and we tap. Now we're going to be doing this a lot. Find the ball, and then tap.
And continue to do this for the entire motion.
Now that we've set the points and played it through, we're going to set the axis. And so we click the second button on the top, that one. And it's already automatically set to scale 1 meter. Now that's what we want to use, but if you want to change it, you can click on it, and it'll pop up and you can enter your distance. So we can backspace in 1, and meters m, so m. So we're done. Now, for the important part is to actually measure it. So you take the crosshairs again, and you click on a point. We're going to use our meter stick here. And then you go to the other side of the meter stick, or whatever you're using for reference, and click again. And it changes the reference area so it knows generally how the distance in between the two gentlemen here. Next thing we do is we hit the third button on top, and that sets your X and Y axis, which is pretty good now. You can move it up and down by clicking and dragging it with your finger. You generally want most of it to be positive unless you're doing three-dimensional motion, which is going to be harder. You use 2 fingers to twist the axis and until you're satisfied, and then you hit the third button and you click Save to Camera Roll. And that's it. Alright, so we're done rendering our video, but you can watch it. Okay. The blue points are the points we marked. We set the scale and everything, so now we saved it, and now we're going to go to the graph. Alright, so this is our graph. This is basically where the ball was on the video without any of the actual pictures taken during the video. So it started here and came back to here. Alright, this is our X graphs, and the first one's X versus time. So X of 0 meters would be where he caught it, and X of 4.8 meters would be where Jeremy threw it. And so it's actually very steady, going down from 5 to 0 in about a little more than a second. This is the velocity of the X axis, so how fast the ball was going from actually right to left on the video. With our error, it's around negative 4.2 meters per second because we're moving to the left instead of the right. So we scroll over, and this is our much more beautiful Y versus time axis. First one is basically how it's going up and down. So then this is how fast it went. So it starts out at about 6 meters, and it goes down to about negative 6 meters, negative 12 in 1.2 seconds, which is actually a very important number because the acceleration due to gravity is 9.81, and since it's 1.2, it would be negative 12 over 1.2, so we get negative 10. And since going down on the y-axis is negative, we got it just about perfect. So it's a very useful tool, and that's just about it.